Okay, that is the third artifact handed in to the collector. I've took another look around the southern islands. I think I've got a few decent upgrades, though I still need a lot more materials. And I think in this video I'm gonna take a look at the Iron Rig DLC. I did pick up some boxes for them earlier, so yeah, hopefully this doesn't change too much in the game. Yeah, I know it adds a lot of features, which can help the main game out a lot. There we go. Yeah, it's just sorting that out. I see a light here. What's up with the light? I think this is a side quest. Let's sort you out, why not? And then I kind of want to head to the pontoon in the Twisted Strands. Just to get something out of the way there. You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but no one appears to greet you. Call out. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Mara, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep seas. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed the vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going anywhere into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Little Mara for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Large package addressed to the dock worker at Little Mara. It's dense, damp, and very sticky. Alright. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock work at Little Mara. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen. I know it sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it. So just be careful of this thing, whatever it is. Yeah, why don't you take this too? Getting over it with mind and body. Is that a pun on Bennett Foddy? I still haven't beat that game yet. Aye. Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time, a book is pushed through and thuds onto the dock below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Lovely. Now, let me sort this out first, and then I'll teleport back. And then we'll sort out the Iron Rig. Even with the upgrades I have, I still feel like I'm going a bit slow. I could sort out that new engine. Oh, I could. Let's see, what am I doing? No, it wasn't that one, it was the one after that. Although, 50, 52... That's the same as that, isn't it? Yeah, but with an extra one there. I'd be pushing to get like a little bit more out of it. Alright, so what I was going to do here? Fish. Crab pot. Crab pot. I think it's this specific island that I want to get the aberration crabs for. Just to get the colour I want for this area. Not for the area, for the boat. Yeah, I think this one does purple. And you know how much I love purple. Should have probably brought the The giant one. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, dock worker. I have a package. A delivery, eh? It's a big one, let me see. He takes a large packet and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wish me luck. He turns and hurries down the dock without another word to you. All compensation. Lovely. Lovely. I deliver the package. Is there something if I rest here? I want to say there is. Plus, I have spent some of the day here, so... Ah, nothing there. Yeah, well. That gives me a fresh start to get to the bloody iron rig. Whatever I'm supposed to do there. Yeah, I've been told it helps with the grind of the base game. Well, I'm not sure how much of a grind there is. Plan for the future. 15% chance not to reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Alright. The Engineer's Companion. That sounds like a engine speed kind of thing. Wait, is this going to be a... Ew. A trophy aberration. Alright. More boxes for the DLC area, isn't it? Yep. Well, good thing I'm going towards you. I didn't mean to teleport back. Well, at least I can sell the fish. I did not mean to teleport back. Shit. Oh, dumb move, me. Dumb move. Well, at least I can sell that for a ton. Yeah, keep on haste, please. Lovely. Ay, ay, ay. What a... What a cock-up. Are you back out yet? Yes, you are. Hello. The dock worker is standing motionless on the edge of the dock, staring down at the water. He seems paralyzed by fear of what he sees. What's wrong? He stares ahead in silence. You stare with him for a while. Occasionally, a tremor shakes his body, and breathing becomes labored. Are you alright? He seems unable to respond. He's strange, clenching his fists. Eyes shut tight with the effort. A tear rolls down his cheek. What happened? You notice his neck and overalls are covered in dark fluid. The same dark fluid that was leaking from the package you delivered earlier. His body relaxes suddenly, and his eyes snap open again. They are cloudy and expressionless. Fluid rattles through his lungs. A drop of dark ooze falls from one of his ears and lands on the dock. It slips between the boards and disappears into the water below. What's that? A trembling head turns ever so slightly towards you. His breathing grows heavy in anger until you step backwards, leaving him standing there on the dock. The dock worker is standing motionless at the edge of the pier, staring down at the water. He seems paralyzed by fear at what he sees. Well, I just screwed him over then. That'll be the first time I've screwed someone over in this game. Aye. Ah well. Am I going to be able to make it there? Before it hits night time? No. let's go. For real this time. That looks like a normal oil rig. Aye, aye. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down to the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Cargo elevator. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression.
Huh.
What do you want? Who are you? I'm the site foreman, and this is the Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or would be if we were on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. The boss is gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up, and the drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundation stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing, and HQ said they'd not be able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. Look, I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind, so why don't I mark the last known location, or mark last known coordinates of those ships in your map. If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corps would let you use our facilities. Or... no, there's no or. Once we get the generator wired up, that is. Unlock space of operations. Alright. Well, here's one then. I'm sure this won't screw me over at all. Nah, I'm sure it won't.
Huh.
That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get those materials sent up to the main platform. Missing shipment. Deliver the missing shipment to the oil rig. Alright. So that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. Keep it, it's the least I can do in return for your help. Repairs up to 2 damaged areas of your boat, prioritizing damaged equipment. Alright. While I go and figure out the field situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. Alright. You approach an old man pacing back and forth near a cordoned off area on the main platform. He's muttering to himself quickly. Who are you? The angler turned courier. Isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here. Yes? What have you encountered in these waters? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Instead of rolling his eyes, as most people do, when they sense a fisherman's tail approaching, the scientist's eyes glisten with an intense curiosity. Is that so? Perhaps you'll find me a little more imaginative than others. Before we get into all that, though, it seems my laboratory is also a victim of a missing supply shipment. I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Alright. There you go. Oh, we've got enough material for the science lab now, too. We'll get to work. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the Corp's payroll, why don't you take this? A small token of my appreciation. A thermos of calming cinnamon tea, enough to quiet a panicked mind. Oh, I see what's happening here. They gave me like items that would help with the base game. The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you the rundown. Uh-oh. How can I help you? How long have you worked for the Ironhaven Corporation? My whole professional career has been dedicated to scientific research at the corporation. So that's, well, north of half a century now. Our current Our current executive's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. Alright. Generator. So it turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently this is a biofuel generator. It's some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish or most of a biological material, I suppose, to the hopper. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. I don't have any fish on me, sorry. So I imagine doing that will then trigger all the oil spills. Aye. Alright. And then this is more boxes, isn't it? Aye. Sure, might as well collect them. Why not? Damn it. So that's all I can do for there then, right? Hello. Oh shit. Bad crab. Bad crab. The engineer's companion completed. Oh wait. Oh, that's only a bit. Again with the research parts. So I need 2 evil versions of those guys then. Alright. Right, lovely. One more. And then I can get the fastest ones. Sure, pick you up, why not? Sure. Plenty. None. Yeah, none. Alright. So that's this T work then. Use. Panic lowered. Yeah. That does help out a lot. Right then. Time for crab. Time for crab. Time for moonfish. And I need another moonfish. So since now daytime, I don't think they're going to be here. I suppose you'll do. Weapon types that use durability will lose it 10% slower. Getting over it with mind and body. Alright. It won't hold anymore. I'll fire it up. The crushing compactor clings to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strained squelching soon gives way to the stuttering sound of distant gears. Aha, we've done it! A large capsule drops down from the chute labeled waste. Through its clear walls, you can see the remnants of the fish you deposited. Well, you'd probably be able to use that for chum, right? It's yours if you want it. Aberrated bait. A canister of malignant fish remains, adorned with warning stickers and caution labels. Attracts wretched fish. Alright. Now we can finally get this drill started. All clear! Initiating drill deployment in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. The scientist walks over, gripping handrails to counteract the shockwaves from the drill. We've broken through. We're on the way at last. And what about a huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but it appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drilling for now. Also, we would be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather some data. In that vein, fishermen, I have something for you. The factory has recently become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with the corporation's latest breakthroughs. This is a new design. Infused rod. The line passes through a canister of dark fluid, coating and strengthening it. I have a feeling I should have got that much earlier in the game. Using that rod, I need you to collect specimen samples from the Mara. Just to check that the fish species aren't affected by operations here. Paddlefish, osteotrichon, sea cucumber, tulimonstrum. Time for crab. Alright. How's it going out there? Submit samples. I don't have those yet. Yeah, I have a feeling I probably should have saved this for much later on in the game. Yeah, well. What's the purpose of this rig? Well, I can't go into specifics, you understand, but the purpose of this platform is to test a crucial hypothesis that I've been working towards for years. If my hypothesis proves correct, it'll yield a significant asset for the corporation's business diversification strategy. Aren't you going to stop the drill? Ah yes, I believe the drill has already stopped operating. The foreman should be making preparations to withdraw it from the seabed. It's not something you can just yank out, apparently. The drill team will take their time to ensure minimal disturbance. Alright. Yeah, well, you went to science lab. I can pay you for any biomass you add to the generator. The bigger the better, I assume. This isn't really my area. Alright. A woman has stood just inside a doorway, sketching a design in her notebook. Hey there, welcome to the factory. I'm the lead engineer here. Because of your help getting things running here, I'm permitted to improve your equipment without technique. Or without tech. Alright, versatile rod. That's gonna be like tier 2, isn't it? Oh, I need to give you a canister. And the hydraulic rod. What about the farmless winch? Yeah, I can't do anything until you upgrade, honey. Alright. Tech lab. When the tech lab is operational, we'll be able to work on projects of a more technical nature. I have plans for interchangeable module system. You'll see. I'll show you when we're set up, but materials. Unlock ability page. Yeah, there you go. Everything appears to be in order. I'll get the team onto it. At last, I'm excited for you to try some of these out. Enhanced lights. Before I do that, a helmeted figure emerges from the shadows by a building site. He lifts his visor. Place isn't built yet. He gestures to a pile of materials behind him. Alright. That's all we need. We'll get the foundry built over. Foundry built now. Good to go. Basic materials can be worked here. Ah, I see. I can turn stuff into crates. Okay. How's it going? Do I need to make all of these in order to progress to tier 2? That's gonna be a lot of money, ain't it? Yeah, that requires a box and canister? Yeah, you get me an infused rod. Infused hoist. I imagine that's that one. Yeah, the farmless winch, it's that one. So I still need a dark canister then. Whatever that is. Alright. That's a big good and that's it. Alright, so I can make more crates. Enhanced lights. Built-in lock and lights. Enhanced lights. Enhanced spyglass. Enhanced foghorn. Research part. Oh, you needed to use the research parts here? This feels like an endgame area. This really feels like an endgame area. Which, yeah, I don't think I should be here yet, just yet. What can I do for you? What happened to the missing material ships? Ever since we got the legs of the platform seated on the seafloor, the supply ships started going missing. HQ told us they left port, but they never showed up. I guess the crews thought they could make some money sailing off with the materials and selling them elsewhere. Doesn't seem worth the risk to me. Between you and me, the Corp has a pretty ruthless reputation of tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to just make the one mistake, if you get what I mean. What is this rig for? The rig is your standard setup, designed to pierce the seabed and collect from fluid reservoirs. It doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they're not expecting huge throughput. Or throughput. I didn't actually think there was an oil field out here, but I suppose the surveyors must have found something. Else I wouldn't be here talking to you. What can you tell me about the Iron Haven Corporation? I've been with the Corp for about a decade now. Started out as labourer on projects like this one. Not always out to sea, mind you, and I've worked my way up to site foreman. The Corp itself is pretty successful. Bit of an institution. It's been around for hundreds of years in one form or another. They always seem to be diversifying into new areas. The old drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the shots when it comes to deciding on sites. Boss seems to listen to him, Boss seems to listen to him too. Alright. So I need crab pots then? Coastal, shallow, coastal, crab. Alright. Well, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Do you guys have anything to say about the oil spill? Yeah, it hasn't spread to the other islands yet. So it's just that one then. Ask about Blackstone Isle. I don't know a great deal. It technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Mara. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite common. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. I've not met with the owner. I suspect they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Is there any other area you'd like to discuss? Not really. So I guess you guys don't mind the oil spill. That's what I'm assuming. Alright, so I need the improved one then. How am I doing this? You. Equip. You out. So is it just collecting fish then? I think. However I'm supposed to do it. Steel point. What the fuck? Dark splash. Alright. That's a thing. Oh no, I know what you are. No. No! I know what you are. You're the anglerfish. Bugger off. That is weird. What the fuck? What? There we go. Crab pot. Plenty, 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 plenty. So I guess I'm just waiting for the crab pots then? That seems to be the case. I think after this step, I'll probably just... I might want to take a step back from the Iron Rig DLC. Yeah, I can see this being, like, a thing you do, like, very late game. Or maybe not. Either way. I imagine those canisters will help get the aberrations of each type you're trying to get. Figure emerges from the lower decks and beckons you over into the shadows. If you're going to be hanging around, maybe we can do business. Come see me at the Undermarket alone. The Undermarket. Alright. Oh, nope. There you go. There's your fish. There's that fish. Got some items you might be interested in. Don't ask where they came from, better off not knowing. Can make some basic repairs too, but it'll cost you. Bombless lines. So it's just the same stuff then. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the same stuff. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, have this. So I really just need the... I need the crab pot fish. And then that'll be it for that step. Uh-huh. Well, just gotta follow the lava, I guess. That was a loud vehicle. Give it an evening. Aye, now they're blinking. a lot of metal. Alright, let's see what we got here then. The crab. The crab. Maybe it was a troll net, not the crab pot. Maybe. Oh, no, there it is. Sea cucumber. Lovely. Now to get all the way back to there. Yeah, I think I'll stop the video after I turn the sea cucumber in and see what happens. It might trigger the other areas. Or maybe I'll do something about the goop. Guess I'll find out. That doesn't sound good. Oh shit! I see what the guy meant at the beginning of the video. Uh-huh. That was spooky. That was spooky. Alright, here's your sea cucumber. The scientist looks taken aback. He consults some papers on his desk, then leafs through an old encyclopedia. This is remarkable. Some of these species. Have you caught these before? They haven't been seen outside the fossil record since, well, ever. I suppose it could make sense. The fish are opening some kind of disturbance in the deep, possibly spooking some of these fish up the water column. I'll run some tests on these. The scientist is interrupted by the foreman outside, shouting through his megaphone again. The foreman bells an order. Engage reverse gear. Get that drill out of there. Well, shit. Like, what's that noise outside? Probably Ingfel's reaction. Oh, hell. That's enough. Drill is clear. I repeat, drill is clear. Shut it down. As I was saying, I'll run some quick tests on these specimens. So, from the sounds of things, you may have some additional samples to gather. It seems the reservoir is more unstable than we anticipated. Even with the drill removed, it appears the fissure is continuing to expand. Unfortunately, there have been reports of some contaminants leaking from the fissure in isolated pockets. There was always a chance this might happen. The engineer at the factory has been working on a system to siphon such containments from the water. I'd very much like a canister of it. I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need it, pointing to any contamination patches. Alright, hang on, you're giving me like various things here. When the planning stages for an expansion to the factory, might you be able to help out? Well, good thing I have a spare box. Let's get to work. The factory's core facilities have been improved. We can make some more items now. The siphon trawler. Siphons, what? Pistons and tubes, pumps. Maybe just probably. Pistons and tubes pump samples from the waves, collecting filtered fluid in canisters. Something tells me I'm going to need that. Ironhaven crate. Of course you'll all want that. Well, that's a good thing I picked up these then. That's nice. Yeah, I still don't have the thing I need for that. Alright, there you go. So I can have that. Material harvester, an incredibly robust net, allows for the collection of more solid materials. Fish can't be caught in a net like this. Basic troll net, basic troll net. That would have been really good to have. Well, shit. Well, shit. And then you want that done. Alright. And I thought I'd be done. Sightings of a stranger ooze. You need to equip the siphon troll and deploy it. Alright. Submit samples. Nautilus, trilobite, lancetfish, solacina. Yeah, this is like a huge thing, isn't it? I might want to... Yeah, I might want to wait until I get the other areas done first. Yeah, something tells me it's going to be a huge undertaking. Alright, so I can do one more of these, can't I? I think. Just to get that one out of the way. Even though I should have probably just used these for the upgrades on the boat. Lovely. Research pod, enhanced foghorn. So I think we'll get to work. The tech lab is fully built now. Rotor reprogrammer. Turning speed 25%. Reverse gear router. Chain optimizer. Troll guidance chip. Heatsink. Real accelerator. These are just huge upgrades, aren't they? That's a lot of stuff, ain't it? Yeah, I probably want to save that for next time. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's best if I end the video here and then maybe go do the other islands. Just to get their quests out the way. And probably get some upgrades before I tackle this. Have there been any patches of contamination sighted in the area? There have been areas of contamination sighted in Gale Cliffs. Yeah, I think I want to get back to the main game, and then I'll get through this. Yeah, I'll probably need a lot more upgrades in order to more easily catch the fish for the encyclopedia. Alright, so next time I go back to the main game.